Hey guys, welcome to today's acoustic guitar tutorial for the song You'll Come by Hillsong. This is Hillsong Worship. This particular version is by Hillsong United on the I Heart Revolution album, recording key E. And so I'm going to show you the chord forms that I'm using, and then I'm just going to show you a couple of things with the strum pattern, and then also just a couple of the segments of the song, and then we're going to move along really quick so you can get playing the song. So the first thing that we want to notice about the chord forms for the song is that the pinky stays in the same place pretty much for all of these chords. So the pinky is going to be on the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Then I'm going to use my first finger on the 5th string and the 4th string. I'm going to bar it. And then I'm going to play the E string open at the top. So when I play it all together, it's going to sound like that. This chord takes a little practice to not sound muted or muffled, but it's kind of a power chord. So that's the idea behind that. Now for the A chord, I'm just going to move my first finger down one string. I'm going to bring my middle finger to the top to just rest against the E string to mute it. But then this finger and the pinky are still pressing down. And I'm going to start by playing on the A string down. Otherwise, if we didn't mute this top string, it would be an A with an E bass, but we actually just want an A. That's why I'm muting this top string. And then if we want a C sharp minor, I'm just gonna use my 3rd finger on that 5th string 4th fret, and I'm using the top of that finger to mute that E string again. Now if I wanted E with a G sharp bass, for example, I would go back to that E, and then I would add, instead of keeping that finger there, I would bring it up to the top on that 4th fret of the 6th string, on that G sharp there. So let's go back to that C sharp minor. In order to get a B, I'm going to move that finger down and then my first finger up. And I'm going to mute this top string with that first finger by resting it against the E. Now when you mute with your first finger, you don't want to bend the string up to the string to mute. You want to just keep it down, just pressing down regularly without bending it, but you want to use the top of your finger to kind of mute it. So you might have to kind of move your finger around a little bit to get that. And the F sharp minor is the last one we haven't done, and this is where your 3rd and your 4th finger are on the 5th and 4th strings of the 4th fret, and then your first finger is on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, and you're muting that E with your thumb, and that's going to be the F sharp minor. Now we've also got a D2 in this song. The reason I'm using a D2 instead of a traditional D is because we have the E string that's in the D2, and it just sounds really nice in the key of E. So that should be all the chords that we were working with. So let's go ahead and jump into the song. Actually, sorry, let me show you the strumming pattern real quick. So when it gets into the regular part of the song, so you're pretty much doing a 16th note strum on this song, and that's the way I encourage you to learn strumming in general, is just to play 16th notes. So first of all, you got to find your quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the way you count 16th notes is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. And so when you're playing 16ths, it's going to be 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. And so what I'm doing there is I'm actually playing, but I'm just kind of picking and choosing. I'm keeping my arm moving to the beat, but I'm picking and choosing some of the beats that I play up on the up strums and the down strums. So one more example. You'll notice that my hand is moving down the whole time, keeping rhythm, and I'm just choosing which ones to play up and down. So that's just a really simplified overview of how to play this strum pattern, but that will help you with every song that you learn. So let's go ahead and jump into the song, shall we? So the beginning of the song starts out with the bridge, just kind of a soft, vocal-led thing, and it goes, chains be broken, lives be is real. We're not going to do that for the sake of time, just so you can get to learn this as soon as possible. And then when it goes into the song with the intro, the full band comes in, just hang out on that E. You can go to the A at the end of that phrasing, or you can just play the E the whole time. Verse 1. I have decided, I have resolved to wait upon you, Lord, my rock and redeemer, shield and reward. I wait upon you, Lord. Here's the pre-chorus. Surely as the sun will rise, you'll come to us, certain as the dawn appears. Here's the chorus. You will come, let your glory fall as you respond to us. Spirit of rain, flood into our thirsty hearts again. You come, you come. And that right there is the whole song. We've done the bridge, the intro, the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. And now it's just up to you to apply those parts. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you again soon.